Welcome, everyone, to a Big Ten Network chat. I'm Andy Katz, pleased to be joined by Iowa's Joe Toussaint. And Joe, you are from the Bronx. You are back in Iowa City after a really good first season with the Iowa Hawkeyes, stepping into that role as a lead guard, and that's going to be your role this upcoming season, which we hope starts on time. But first, I want to deal with the last month. We are living in unprecedented times. Two events, COVID-19, and then George Floyd's murder, and what that certainly was a tipping point for, with unrest and protests and rallies, not just across the country, but across the globe. First, just tell me what this last month has meant to you.
It meant a lot to me. It was devastating, to actually witness the video of George Floyd's death. And me and my mom, my brother, we played it and just kept watching it over and over and over again. And we just tried to figure out what went wrong, there for that to happen, or why was that happening at that certain point? And we just talked about it for still to this day. Me and my parents, we still talk about that type of situation, or just how am I gonna be safe, how am I gonna go about things. And now that I'm I have a platform to speak, how I portray myself, how do I talk, things like that, and just trying to create change.
So to that point, Joe, clearly student athletes are feeling more empowered than ever before, certainly in my lifetime. Why do you think that is, that there's this feeling that, you know what, I can say what I feel, I've got the backing, there's no repercussions here, whether it's coaches, staff, university officials, everyone's going to be behind me. That always wasn't the case. Why do you think we're living in a different time where you can feel empowered to do that?
I want to say the George Floyd, that situation ticked everything off. It's been going on for a very long time, and I just felt like people had enough when that came around. Just a lot of people, now as you can see, you've seen the rioting, the protesting and all that, and people just had enough, and everybody's just trying to add in bits and parts to try to make change, trying to create justice for all of us, and everybody's just trying to help each other, trying to bring things back together, help people, that's not, not all the same color and things like that, just to bring equality into each other.
You've lived in kind of two different worlds, very diverse Bronx, and then where, in Iowa City here in your short time there, it's not as diverse. What has that transition been like, and what do you expect the fall will be like, with sort of everyone having this awakening to social injustice, to hopefully have more harmony together?
Yeah, it was a big transition in New York City. I used to get stopped by the cops, before, just because my color. And I didn't really see too much into it, but now with the George Floyd situation, and I'm just thinking what if one time, something, I don't do anything wrong, and then sometimes what if a cops pop off or something like that, that just gave me some things to think about there. But coming to Iowa City, I actually feel safe over here. Nothing went wrong with me here. Everybody's loving, caring, coaches, my teammates, everybody's just there for me. During this time, my teammates reached out to me, especially Connor McCaffrey. He was the first person to text me. He reached out to me, told me, I'm here for you. Anything you need, you could talk to me. I'll help you. I'll talk for you, things like that. And I just feel the same way with the coaches. The coaches just, all protecting me, all trying to keep me safe, trying to make me comfortable.
Yeah. So what have those Zoom meetings and maybe now in-person meetings, because you guys are together, what's that been like, going actually from being spread apart because of COVID and having to sort of meet virtually, to now dealing with everyone's sort of raw emotions and the hurt and the pain that everyone is feeling. Certainly, though, obviously those who are African American. I mean, what are those conversations been like with your teammates and staff?
Well, we all had a Zoom. We had a Zoom call. Coach called us one morning, early in the morning, like right after George Floyd's situation. Called us on Zoom, and we all got on a call. And we just, he said this was a time for everybody to express their feelings. How you feel about the situation. How will we create change? What are the first steps that we would take? Things like that. Just everybody just let out your emotions. And that's exactly what we did. As teammates. I let out my emotions. Connor let out his emotions. Other people talked too, but we all just came together as one during that conversation. I felt like everybody was, for each other, everybody together, everybody was here to protect each other.
So to that point, specifically, what kind of changes do you want to see?
So, I mean, well, this goes to the commissioner of Big Ten, Kevin Warren. He's on that anti-racism, anti-hate board. And we also got coaches on there like Coach Billy Taylor, Coach Fran is on it too. We got my teammate Connor's on there too as well. A girl on the basketball team, Lexi Civilian, she's on there too. Just helping to create change around, everywhere. They're just gonna try to help us, as athletes, get on board with them, and just try to, create change. Now it's our first year to vote as well, so I can use that as another thing. I can tell the people, you will have change, if you vote as well.
COVID-19 hit New York incredibly hard. Obviously now New York is doing much better than a lot of part of the country. What was that like early for you, even before obviously this unrest we're talking about, that you were in one of the epicenters?
Yeah, it was real tough. I mean, I didn't go outside for a long time. Be honest with you, I don't remember how long, but I just been inside for a very long time. And that's basically how it went. I was just inside the house, watching the news with my mom. She was working from home. My brother's in the house, my little sister is in the house. We was just all, just there, praying each and every day that, God takes the wheel, help us, through this hard time.
All right, so now you're back on campus. A lot of restrictions, obviously, and it's going to be baby steps. What's it been like since you've been back, as you're trying to adjust to this new normal here, certainly in the short term over the summer, and then we'll see what happens in the fall?
Yeah, I mean, like it's not difficult, but it's just too much, and I don't mind it because it's to help us, it's for our own safety. So like, just we gotta wear a mask. You gotta wear a mask every time you walk in the facility. You gotta wear a mask to the weight room, wear a mask to the gym. We still practicing social distance. Hand sanitize your hands, wash your hands after the weight room. Things like that. Just taking precaution.
So, I mean, I know it's just sort of infancy stages, as I was saying, but what's it like in terms of small group settings that you've witnessed, whether it's with football or other sports, or even just, other basketball players or other students that might be around? Are you seeing everyone practicing it and keeping really small groups that are going in maybe even to the weight room or the gym or anything like that?
Yeah, especially here. Well, it's basically just one team at a time, basically in the building. So like they space the times out and stuff. So like we usually have our things in the morning. Well, the girls have their thing in the morning. Then they're done. Then we come in, have our thing in the morning. Then they come back for the gym. Then we come back for the gym. So it's everything is spaced out. Everything is not crunched together for basketball. I don't really know about any other sports, but I know for our sports that we're all spaced out. We're all not together.
All right, so there's a big decision looming over the summer here. Luka Garza, August 3rd. Looks like that'll likely be the set date for the NBA draft early entry withdrawal. When I talked to him way at the beginning of this process, I got the sense he was going to come back. I still believe that, but you're there on the ground. What do you think?
Look, oh man, that boy. Oh, I mean, we support whatever he does. Luka's gonna forever be our brothers. He's gonna always be my brother, my big brother. I still text him to this day. You know, I talked to him about it like not too long ago. You know, I was like asking him what kind of teams talk to him and things like that. And he was just telling me, you know, the kind of teams that talk to him and things. And it was just like, bro, like I'm always gonna support you. You know, like no matter what you do, you know, if you go, you stay. I'm gonna support you. But you know, I want him personally. Me, I want him to stay.
All right, so I got to end with this. If he comes back, what are the chances that Iowa would have a team that could not just win the Big Ten but compete for a Final Four?
Special team. You know, just with Luka back, you know, that's just, you know, basically have our whole team back from last year. And Jordan's coming back, you know, and everybody just got better. You know, everybody's been working on the game, you know, since, you know, COVID like died down a little bit. Everybody's been in the gym, and you know, we have a special team here, and you know, I'm happy to be a part of it, and can't wait to you know, see what the future brings.
Well, Joe, I appreciate you spending some time here with me. Most importantly, stay safe, and hopefully we'll talk soon about the real season coming up next season. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.